Today in Grow a Garden in Roblox, I'm going to show you how to farm the new event, the Evolving Seeds event. I'm going to show you the best way to farm it normally, and then I'm going to show you the best way to farm it by abusing certain game mechanics. If this sounds interesting to you, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, become part of the first 300k OGs on the channel, and let's get into the video. So this is the event. And I wasn't able to make a video talking about it earlier, but I have the time now. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to walk up to this gentleman, talk to him, and grab a stage 1 seed. It can be any stage 1 seed here. And now to demonstrate this for you, I'm going to do it on my alt, whose Dino Shroom has returned to some semblance of normal. It's no longer 1 trillion, it's now 23 trillion. Not as good as the 35, but still half decent. I'm going to switch my garden. I'm going to go back to save slot 2, which should be completely empty. Let me take a look. Perfect. Let's demonstrate this event for you. And then once I'm done demonstrating the event, I'm going to show you how to break it wide open. We're going to come over here and we're going to buy our seed. And these seeds restock in the shop every few minutes. So you should be able to acquire them fairly quickly. What I'm going to grab is a beetroot. Okay, I'm going to show you how this works. We come on over and we plant the beetroot in our garden. You can go ahead and put that down anywhere in your garden. Now, the fastest way to make it grow, sprinklers do a little bit, but they don't do much at all. So don't bother with sprinklers. What you want to bother with are watering cans, and watering cans only. Come take your watering can, go ahead and give it a click, 22 times growth, give it another click, it goes up to 43, and it goes as high as about 104 times growth. And you can watch it. And when it drops below 104 times growth, you can go ahead and give it another click, putting it back up to 104 times growth. When it's done growing, pick up your Evo seed number 1, or your plant, your fruit stage 1. As you can see, I have the Evo fruit stage 1 in my hand. You come over here, you hand it to him. This is nothing new. This is nothing you don't already understand. I want to evolve this plant. I get a little reward. I receive some normal seed packs, and I have my tier 2 seed. Now, if you're playing the game more normally, at this point in time, you can probably talk to your lovely guy here and check out the stage 1 seeds and take a look. It'll restock in 25 seconds. When it restocks, go ahead and buy up any of the stage 1 seeds you see. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get them to stage 3. Stage 3 is where the money is made. Stage 3 is where the rewards are earned. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna plant my stage 2 seed just like this, and then apply a watering can. And you wait a little bit, watering can, right? 63 times, and then we're at 84 times, and then we're at 104 times. You want to try and keep it here at 104 times. Every time it goes below, you give it a click and you put it back up to 104 times. And that is the fastest way to grow these things. There's no faster way. You're probably wondering to yourself, Crow, what about the part where I read that I can feed it mutations? Well, seemingly for this event, feeding it mutations and making the fruit have a bunch of mutations has 0 effect on your reward. 0. If you believe, if you're about to comment down below and say, but Crow, I fed my thing a whole bunch of mutations and I got a crazy reward, it must work. That's just your confirmation bias. I have stats to back it up for you. Here on this Reddit thread, a gentleman decided, all right, I'm going to test it out. I'm going to do hundreds of tier 3 beetroots. And with these hundreds of tier 3 beetroots, I'm going to test them mutated and no mutated and track my rewards and look at the percentages. Using non-fed plants only with mutations, everything is roughly equal between 12 and 18% with some room for variation. And then we're going to take a look at this section using fed plants only method with mutations. It's about the same. And then doing unfed plants only 0 mutations, it's again about the same. So the too long didn't read for this is you do not have to feed your plants fruits, and you only need to use beetroots with or without mutations. They are much faster to grow too. Note, yes, my percentages add up to 101, 99, and 100 respectively. They are rounded. Note, I will continue to update these results to maximize the statistics. So for the purposes of your rewards, you can feed your stuff, you cannot feed your stuff. You can give it mutations, you cannot give it mutations. The percentages of acquiring things are still roughly the same. Now, as you can see, beetroot number 2, we're gonna take our beetroot number 2 and we're gonna go on over, talk to the guy, hand in the beetroot. Bob's your uncle. We're gonna get beetroot number 3, and this is where the money is made. Hello there, Mr. Jacked Sam. Take my thing. We're gonna evolve this plant. Boom, seed number 3. And we got some silver fertilizer. That's kind of cool. Here is seed number 3. This is where the money is made. Again, if you're doing this in a more casual way and you're missing some of the pets we're going to talk about in the future, what you want to do is come over here to your seeds number 1, grab another beetroot, grab anything that pops up. Always grab anything that pops up because you're going to want to create as many tier 3 plants as possible. Because handing in the tier 3 plant is where you get the key rewards. Let me take the time. We're going to water this beetroot 3, which sadly takes the longest to do and is the most frustrating to do. And here's what you're going to do. You're going to take all your 2s and turn them into 3s. Then you're going to take your 3s and you're going to hand them in. And handing in the 3s gives you the chance of the best rewards. And as I described to you, having mutations or none, having bigger or none, it doesn't matter. The reward percentages stay the same. And if we scroll on down here to stage 3, by submitting a fruit 3 to get a seed 4, you have a chance at all the best rewards. And that is literally the whole event. There's nothing more to discuss except for what I'm about to discuss in a second. There's nothing more to explain. You're only going to be acquiring seeds from this guy. And then you're going to be growing them to stage 3 fruits. And when you hand in the stage 3 fruit and receive the stage 4 seed, you get the best rewards. There's nothing else. Now, don't bother planting. Don't even bother plant the stage 4 seeds as of now. Because stage 4 seeds turning into stage 4 fruits and plants has no purpose outside of shekels. Having said that, knowing the developers, the part 2 for this event is probably going to take advantage of tier 4 plants and tier 4 seeds. But as of right now, you don't need to plant them. So just in case the tier 4 seeds are useful in the next event, hold on to them. If we discover through leaks that they want tier 4 plants next event and not seeds, you can plant them on Thursday, you can plant them on Friday, you can get them ready for the purposes of the hand-in. But in terms of functionality right now, just hold on to your tier 4 seeds. There's nothing more to do with this event unless you have end game pets. End game pets will take this and crank it to 105. Not 10, not 11, 105. And it's unfair. Longtime viewers of this channel have heard me complain about the raccoon multiple times, specifically when it comes to shekels, specifically when it comes to game balance, and that's it. There's another reason why you, as a casual gamer, should be complaining about the function of the raccoon. What I'm going to do right here in this video, I'm going to show you just how I can normally farm this event. Just gonna grab some more watering cans because my alt doesn't have enough watering. Now you see how long it's taking me to take one plant from tier 1 to tier 3? It takes a long time. It's really frustrating, but there is a faster way. And the faster way is raccoons, which is why, if you didn't guess, why I'm growing this particular beetroot on my alt and not on my main. My main, he's over there. You can see him over there by Jacked Sam. I hope I have enough watering cans to pull this off. Come on, you can do it. Stay at 104%, 96%. So close. 99%. We're almost there. I need to demonstrate the there it is. We're done. Now, normally you pick this up, you hand it to Sam, you get one of your max rewards, and then you have a useless tier 4 seed. Which is why I constantly suggest to the average player to go ahead and come to the seeds and pick up the new seeds, like that one and that one, for example, to continue the process of watering these things until you eventually hand them in over and over until they're tier 3. The tier 3 hand-ins are the good hand-ins. And that's the only way you can farm the event fairly. Now we're going to farm the event unfairly. Here in my possession, I own 6 raccoons. Sadly, they're duplicated. I am unable to trade them. However, they are able to take that single solitary beetroot. And every time they take that single solitary beetroot, I get 6 hand-ins in 15 minutes. I get 24 hand-ins an hour. Over the course of being asleep at night, I can get more than 100 hand-ins, closer to 200 hand-ins. Yeah, if I go to sleep overnight, I can get like 200 hand-ins. That's 200 chances at eggs every night I go to sleep. That's assuming 6 raccoons, and that's assuming keeping both accounts active overnight. That is a less fair way. Yeah, that's a less fair way, but still not the least fair way. It can get even more unfair. So there's many of you who are wondering how are people getting so many jungle eggs? Scripters aside, we won't talk about scripters. What about people with a 15-second peacock? I happen to have 2 15-second peacocks, which means this is going to get silly. These peacocks are capable with their ability every 15 seconds. Every 15 seconds reduces the cooldowns of any pets nearby by 2 minutes. Raccoons have 15-minute cooldowns. These means they're going to be going out every couple of minutes instead of every 15 minutes to get me beetroots for hand-ins. And because of the pancake stacks, the raccoons and the peacocks like to hang out here towards the middle. There is no fair way to do this quickly. There's none. There is zero fair way to farm this event quickly and efficiently because you're limited by the number of seeds he gives you. Every time he gives you a seed here in the stage 1 seeds, these are chances at the best turn-ins, so long as you put in the work to eventually get them to stage 3. And that can take 10, 15, 20 minutes every time. However, if you're rich, you can send out your raccoons, and the raccoons can go out and get you beetroots. Come here, raccoons, just give them to me. I'm gonna stand right here. Look, oh, there's one, thank you. There's 2, thank you. And then I can come on over here. I can go and hand those in for the best rewards every time. And on top of that, be sitting on a whole bunch of tier 4 seeds. And hopefully the tier 4 seeds will have some function. Come on over here. Hello, not you, Sam. Give me the best rewards, please. I want to evolve this plant. Thank you, Sam. And look, what do you know? Jungle egg in a split second. Because my lovely raccoons, they keep bringing me food. And they keep bringing me turn-ins. I hate the raccoon. I hate it. I loathe it. Not only does it break the shekel economy right now, right? Those 6 raccoons with those peacocks can not only farm the beetroots relentlessly, they can also farm this ginormous dino shroom relentlessly as well that my alt has. Raccoons break the shekel economy. Raccoons break the gameplay. They're now allowing me to gain access to a boatload of turn-ins over and over and over endlessly for forever. Isn't it fun? This event, this is the whole event, which is why I focus on making a video for you guys on how to do your battle pass, because I felt the battle pass had a chance for us to actually do quickly. Meanwhile, this event, without raccoons, you're doing it the normal speed. Hopefully you guys found this video useful. Hopefully it was viable to you. If it was, go ahead and hit subscribe. Become part of the first 300K OGs on the channel. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching.